I just wanted her to apologize and now I'm the bad guy for even asking. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. Okay, here goes. Before my, now, wife and I got engaged or married, I asked about a business associate of hers at the beginning of our relationship. This was the point in our relationship where I'm deciding that this may be the one I want to marry. I asked if they had something going on or if they ever did. She adamantly says no and insists they're just business associates. A couple of things happened that made me believe that what she said was a lie, so I asked her again. She then gets upset and denies strongly. Makes me believe I'm out of bounds for asking again. Serious doubt creeps in, but I let it go and move on. But it never left my thoughts. Fast forward to now. We've had intimacy issues for a couple different reasons that I won't get into, not enough sex / I don't feel desired / paid attention to. Those intimacy issues caused me to vent to other women. One of which I had sex with years and years ago, way before me and my wife. This hurt my wife deeply and I regret doing it. I did not cheat or anything like that. Just vented. She does a real good job at explaining to me why that hurt her. I felt really bad about it. While I'm forced to continue to address the hurt that I caused her, I couldn't help but think about what's hurting or bothering me, the doubt from the past. I do some fishing and find out that she was indeed in a relationship with this guy at the beginning of our relationship and that she even had sex with him after we were supposed to be in a relationship. I calmly bring this up and I do mean calmly, then she explodes. She accuses me of trying to diminish how what I did made her feel, even though I prefaced our convo with I am in no way trying to invalidate your feelings. She lightly denies after it seemed like she would fess up. She doesn't admit it, but I know the truth and she knows I know the truth. I try to let it go, but I'm deeply hurt that she got mad at me rather than owning her mistake like I own mine. I simply wanted an apology. It was a long time ago and before we were engaged, but it was still a pivotal time in our relationship, laying the foundation, and I had brought it up a couple of times throughout our relationship for her to always deny. She never really apologized to me. An already long story short, I have a meltdown due to being deep in my feelings about how my wife couldn't simply own it, apologize, and move forward after she made me feel like the worst guy in the world for venting due to my frustrations. She actually cheated and can't see why I would want at least an apology. After that meltdown, I'm the bad guy again. And it happened in front of some friends, whom she's told what I did but they don't know what she did, and now they're looking at me like I'm crazy. Wrapping this up. She eventually, lightly, admits it by admitting she was wrong and apologizes days later after it comes up again somehow. We're moving forward. Thoughts on this? Should I have not brought it up? Should I have just let that doubt eat at me? Here are some of the best comments from our community. Your wife is untrustworthy. It's a simple fact, do with that what you will. She's looked you in the eye and lied to you about something quite substantial that would probably have had a serious impact on your relationship. I'm sorry. It sounds like you guys might benefit from couples therapy. It may be helpful to have a neutral third party help navigate this conversation in a way that allows both sides to feel seen and heard. Especially since it sounds like this is a recurring thought for you and may continue to eat at you until you feel validated. Here is the second story. She thinks I'm a fool and calls me delusional, but I know better. Background: me, 25M, my wife, 27F, have been married for over 5 years and been together more than 7. We have 2 beautiful little ones together. She is a full-time student, I work full-time. I make enough money for us to pay the bills and eat, but not much more. Our relationship has had its ups and downs, some points were pretty rough, we separated twice, but we always worked it out and learned from our mistakes and grew together. Situation: wife and I went to town today to run errands. It was not fun. We brought the kids and it was just one thing after the other that kept starting fights for no reason. She started saying some pretty hurtful things and, granted, I'm sure what I was saying pissed her off too, but I told her I was only trying to communicate about the issue so that we could just address it and be done with it. But she just kept telling me to be silent and not talk to her. When we got home, it's around 9 p.m. We get the kids inside and she's in the bedroom getting dressed up. When I confronted her about why she was putting on heels and perfume, she said, "I'm going to get dry shampoo." This was obviously a red flag and all, but I wanted to trust her, and she has done this before where she really does go get what she needs and then comes back. As she's leaving, I'm still just like, "Let me come with you, your sister can watch the kids for us, she's living with us temporarily." She refuses and then drives off. So I do what any doting dad does and gets the kids to sleep. Well, I'm also watching the bank account to see if she's being truthful with me. 30 minutes later I see a charge at the place she was going and I'm thinking, okay. Everything's good, right? I was just overthinking things. She loves me, right? Yeah. Well, several hours pass by and I haven't so much as heard from her. I'm starting to worry, so I text and call, but I get a notification that I've been blocked by her. I own the phones. I'm thinking, wait, what happened? Is she okay? You know? Well, as time passes, I'm staying awake thinking in my head about every single thing that could be happening while I await her coming home. The thought crossed my mind that maybe she could be cheating on me. But I refused to believe that and continued to give the benefit of the doubt. Here's where it gets real. Around 5 a.m. she comes into the house trying to be quiet, putting some groceries away. She thought I was asleep. She put her phone on the counter and I grabbed it and snuck into the bedroom while she was distracted. And on her Snap I found a message she sent to some guy thanking him for a wonderful night. As she comes into the bedroom I confront her. With an emotional tone of, I was worried about you. And God so help me, you better start explaining. Well, when she looks up at me, her lipstick is smeared all over her face. Her eyeshadow is smeared and her makeup in general just looks disheveled. Her hair is frizzy, almost like she ran home or something, and her breath from 4 feet away reeks of alcohol. I'm destroyed. 7 years of time, energy, money, and love just washed down the drain as my heart fell to my feet. Thoughts of the other guy and what happened run through my mind. I got pissed and broke her phone right in front of her. As I called her on the bullshit, and you know what she had to say about it? That I'm delusional and I need help, that she didn't cheat on me. I continued to go off on her, hoping to get some kind of emotional response from her that would indicate remorse. But none was shown. I'm at a loss. I can't understand this. Am I being delusional here? Is she right about me? Can all of that stuff be explained rationally? Even if it can, I don't know how to move forward because I can't afford a divorce. I married this woman because I thought her and I were going to build a life together for us and our family. Chase our dreams and all that shit. Who does this to someone? Like, really, no matter how much you fight or argue or things go stale. How do you just throw everything away for one night? How is that worth it? I just need support, guys. Advice is appreciated too. Obviously, if she really did cheat on me, I'm going to have to get divorced. I can put up with a lot of shit, but I can't deal with betrayal. I really don't even believe in divorce because of my religious beliefs. But like I said, betrayal is something I can't do. All support is welcomed. Thank you. Here are some of the best comments from our community. She is actively cheating on you, right in front of your face, and has an alcohol problem too. There is a history of domestic violence. Calling the cops. Forgive me, just looked at a select past post to get context that was directly related. This has disaster written all over it. It's definitely time to have a trial separation, not divorce just yet. One of you needs to move out and go no contact for a month or 2. And get counseling, separately first. Spend some time away from each other and tell the kids sometimes adults just need some time alone to work things out, they'll be scared. I'd say you guys need to fix this relationship or move on. You're damaging your kids by letting them watch all this. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.